Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. DOT has reached the first ideal target for this internal third wave. You might recall from previous videos that I explained that the first ideal target for a third wave is here the $5.62 level. That was is the 138% extension of the initial 1-2 setup, and this is from this 1-2 where we had a very extended wave 2. A very deep wave 2 as well, which I just don't trust. Okay, so other interpretations might be possible. For example, the yellow count, which is bearish but could short term still be bullish, as long as we're holding that newly added support area to the chart. Okay, so it could be very well that this here is forming an ABC structure because of the weird proportions, like here A, B, C, and A. Okay, and then we're doing or dealing with a B wave pullback, and then a C wave rally for a larger B, and then we break down. You know, this is possible, so we just need to be prepared for that, which is why I've added that 78.6 retracement level to the orange support region at $4.01, which means that overall I want to just cover or capture this scenario that we could be dealing with a B wave pullback. Now I'd like to see 5 waves up, but that wave 2 is so massive, it just does look strange, and the wave 2 was also very deep. So please be aware of that. It's a chart with a lot of structural problems. It really is. Not only on the 1 hour chart here or 4 hour chart, no, also on the long-term chart, as you might recall. If you checked our long-term chart videos about DOT, where I'm talking about problems with regards to the initial rally, all sorts of problems, the August low from the double bottom, not great. For various reasons, which I don't want to discuss here too much detail. We did that before, but yeah, overall, I mean, there is a support area. I have a possible, let's say, an impulsive looking move up, right? I mean, this looks impulsive, which kind of again adds to the idea that it could be a wave C of A. I mean, it could be a third wave, and then, you know, wave 1 an impulse, okay, wave 3, okay. But why was the 2 so massive and did go so deep? So in that case, the 4 ideally doesn't break below 461. If we're dealing with a diagonal, this is acceptable. I mean, we don't want an overlap with wave 1, right? Not in an impulse. So if the third wave already topped, then we're likely dealing with a diagonal pattern, right? Just because while the third wave reached minimum expectations, the wave 2 was so deep. So it easily overlaps with 1. If it does that, it has to be a diagonal, all right? So it is very messy. So I account here for the possibility that we're dealing with a B wave pullback or something different. Not a wave count I'm very confident about, but it should, you know, if whatever the count is, if we're going higher, which we can, which I'm watching for, also as long as Bitcoin is still in a bullish market, $4.01 should hold. It seems, I mean, for me, that's more a weak support area just because we haven't got a 5 wave move up. Once we get 5 waves up, well, wave 2 should hold. Now it's more like wait and see. You can still act on it if you want to. I mean, I made you aware down here that it's quite clear that close to the invalidation point, these are typically the best entries, right? Because not because it has to hold, but because it's a decent reward to risk ratio. So pay attention to the support levels. We might not even be in this wave 4 yet, or B wave, so it might even give us one more extension in the third. But it's more about understanding that as long as the $4.01 level is holding, the focus is overall on higher prices, short term. So that's the update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.